guys, Professor Salt here. It's the off season and I've been thinking about improving some stuff that I use for offshore trips, for BTB trips. And one of the things that's difficult is tying on to those rigs when you're tossing and turning in the kayak and the waves are pushing you up and down, you're up against that barnacle encrusted structure. So I came up with something that I think you might find interesting, that some of you guys may want to take this idea and make it your own. So what I've done, started with some rope. I got one of those hard floats that won't collapse. Runs down the rope. I tied it onto a bungee cord. Got a little more rope. And then I went to Home Depot and I got a 3/8 inch, 3 foot long stick of solid aluminum. Just aluminum rod. And it's where the all thread and things like that are kept. So I made a little loop and closed it enough that when I tie on with the rope, it can't come out. And on the other end, you can see my hand for comparison. It's big enough that the leg of the rig, so if I go up here and want to clip on, I can clip on. And then when I want to get it back off, I can push it and it'll come off. But as it dangles there, it won't come off by itself. The other thing that I forgot to explain is this little piece, this little flapper, that it can bend down, it can bend up the other way. What I did is it's a piece of tubing from Home Depot that I don't know if you can see it on there, but it says shark bite. It's got a little label called shark bite. A piece of that, and if you can see, I carved out one end, and then on the other end I just cut it basically in half coming around so that it can flex, and it allows it doesn't want to flex in very much. That's where I push it onto the rig, but then when I pull it back off, I put that little V-cut in it so that it can open up and I can get back off of the rig leg pretty easily. It's simple, it doesn't weigh anything, and it costs $10 to put together, so it's not a big loss if it doesn't work. But hopefully this will be pretty easy. And on the end of the rope, on the end of this rope, I'm going to put a carabiner so I can clip it on and off of my anchor trolley, and we'll be set. So hopefully you'll be seeing that on some of the rig trips coming up pretty soon. See ya.